We've just had the last AdForum of the year, and the subject was the Loeries winners, and we looked at 11 pieces of advertising across the various categories and debated in the panel and with the audience as to whether they were deserved winners or not. Inevitably, because we were looking at the winning campaigns, there wasn't the same level of controversy and good and bad that we've seen in other AdForums, but it's important that we do look at the Loeries winners in this way. Perhaps television film was deemed to be one of the weaker ones. It's a category that Andrew Human of the Loeries said that we do very poorly in generally, not just in local competitions, but in Cannes, South Africa never really delivers the goods on TV. So that was an interesting debate. There were quite a number of what you might call brand citizenship campaigns that aim to make a difference to society, and those were well regarded. There was the local Ubuntu Award for exclusive books, and the Mal Foundation with their libraries in under-resourced schools to help kids get a sense of the value and the beauty of reading, kind of long-term strategy for a bookshop, I suppose you would say. Wider into Africa, we saw a campaign from Unilever in Zimbabwe, which was in effect a pack collection scheme for sunlight, whereby consumers, if they purchase sunlight and redeem the packs, get a chance to have a borehole put into their village, and that obviously is a significant impact from the brand. So yeah, there was a lot of good stuff. The ones that won the Grand Prix were the Lucozade campaign on radio, which everybody loved. It was a spontaneous round of applause from the audience, and had won Grand Prix, as I say, both at Cannes and in the Loeries. A really brave piece of advertising that demonstrated great teamwork between the agency and the client. Well, it's an ad in the broadest sense, in that it's designed to try and trigger some kind of commercial response. You know, people downloading the music of Skrillex or attending concerts. I think it reflects the fact that creative awards festivals the world over are broadening their definition of creativity in order to encompass areas that traditionally were not in the mainstream of advertising, but which have a significant impact on the way that we view all communication. It was one of the few where the audience appeared to be in the majority of saying not so great rather than great. Chicken Licken's always done good work. My sense was it was another one in a long-standing series, tactical more than strategic, and not quite sure why it stood head and shoulders above the rest in terms of this year's television and film. I think there were some equally strong campaigns out there. Both the panel and the audience were a bit dubious about this one as well. My sense was that it was answering a question that no one had really asked. Was there a pent-up demand for blackface emoticons? I'm not sure. I think the proof of the pudding will be in a couple of years' time to see whether it has continued its momentum. It's a recent launch. It was April this year, so it hasn't had a chance to do very much in terms of longevity. I have my doubts. I hope I'm proved wrong.